This is amazing. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so interactive, even better still. Welcome to the inaugural 2018 Casino Symposium, brought to you by the Chase Academy in conjunction with our HR partners behind. I'm Eunice from the Global Gaming Office, and I'm going to be your MC for today. It is also my inaugural experience being an MC. And boy, oh, thank you. I am loving it. I was volunteered by someone I could not turn down. No prizes for guessing who. He smiled at me and said, it's you. And I said, sure, why not, right? I mean, sure. Why didn't I think of the idea myself? We should always use internal resources very wisely, correct? So on a more serious note though, I'm very happy to be here because I have the opportunity to share with you how all this was conceptualized and what you can expect for the afternoon ahead. So this was talked about at one of the global gaming summits recently. And one afternoon when I walked into Andrew's office, I had a pen, I had a book. What I left with was the entire program for today's symposium. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, right? But more seriously though, the symposium represents Andrew's vision to create a legacy of resources, of sense resources, a knowledge-sharing platform of goodness, a library of books, articles, videos, audio recordings, anything about knowledge sharing for you, for me, and for the future generations ahead. You might think that Singapore is a pretty young gaming market, right? But don't forget, we have sister properties in Macau, we have sister properties in Vegas, and I think amongst us, we have some Macau friends here today, right? Yeah, welcome. So welcome. Welcome to those who just walked in though. We have a very, very good gaming history to boast of in collectively, right? So amongst the 8 speakers really, I need the next slide. We are talking about a good 200 years of gaming experience collectively amongst the 8 speakers. Of course, some contribute more than the rest to this number. No prizes for guessing who again, but it's obvious, like Joe yesterday. So I was asking him, how many years of gaming experience do you really have? What's his answer? 45 years. That's like, wow. I'm not even so old, right? Okay, but really what I hope you can bring home today with you is a piece of their brains. Not literally, of course, but figuratively. These 15-minute TED Talks that they're going to spend with you each is based on years and years of their gaming experience and their knowledge. It's something that money can't buy. So let me give you a rundown of the program today. And it's going to talk about people in gaming, cover difficult topics like diversity, culture, leadership, talk about transformation of jobs of people like you and me. Peilai will be chatting to you on Chase principles, Chase for the future. After talking about you and me, Douglas will talk about people on the flip side, the customers, their expectations and views of us. This is the reason why we exist in this company, right? Joe brings you one level deeper and tells you how to create loyalty for customers, how to drive the most value out of a loyal customer. He is a legacy in the loyalty system design, and he's going to distill his 45 years of gaming experience all into 10 easy steps for you to create the best loyalty design ever, loyalty system. No pressure. All this is premised on math, right? So not just a customer, not just loyalty systems. In your line of work every day, you walk past a table, you walk past a slot machine. Bybus will bring you through broken math to break it all down for you in simple terms so that next time you see something, you know the math behind that. Then, from the game rules, we go to the rules of the game. Justin Cole, don't see him, but will give you the whys behind the hows for regulations. We always view regulations as the way of life, right? And in a sense, just a yes and no of what we do. But he's going to share with you the whys and how the regulatory model for Singapore is going to be the plug and play of the future. Ian is going to show us the future of the gaming in Asia. Everything that we can expect that's good. Finally, Andrew is going to time travel with us all the way back into 1950s, when most of us weren't even born yet, right? I mean, if you were, please raise your hand. Joe. To really give you that 60-odd years of innovation that the gaming industry has gone through. So all awesome stuff, 8 speakers, 8 different topics with one common theme. That change is the only constant. You realize how much the gaming industry has changed over the last 6 to 7 decades, and there's only more to come. So today, it really is the day that you all think about new ways to do things and new ways to do old things. And so importantly, ask questions. It is not every day that you get these 8 great brains in one room. For you, one whole afternoon, all dedicated to you, 2 to 6, whichever time, to ask all the questions that you need to ask. So we're going to try something new today. You can see that already everywhere, but please take out your phones if you haven't. This is actually the new Pigeonhole platform that we're going to try out. Take out your phones. Take them out. Please. So just Google Pigeonhole. It's very simple. We know you hate the mic, right? You know, you always have come up, I'm blah, 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 from which department, and today I want to ask a question to we are moving forward with technology. So go to Pigeonhole, enter the access code casino, obviously, not hotel, not retail, casino, and bam, we are started. We're going to use this platform later for the moderated Q&A. So ask the questions. Ask your questions freely, but ask them smartly. Don't ask me like, what food is there later, or don't ask me where I got my haircut. I can tell you all this later. So it is really your time today. One last thing before we get started. Can you please silence your phones? That's tough, right? And once you're all locked into your Pigeonhole, once you have the access codes, you realize how easy it is to actually put in your questions. You can now put your phones under your chairs. Like really. Please do that. I'm not kidding. Because we really want your full attention today. I don't see y'all putting your phones under your chairs. Joe, I don't see that. I see you putting it into your jacket. Try to put it under your chairs, okay? Because we really want your attention. So please welcome our very own Corporate Senior Vice President and Chief Casino Officer, Mr. Andrew McDonald, on stage to give the address and open the symposium.